Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome back. I was just setting somebody up in the digital back there and I saw that Alex and Amanda are on. So hi, nice to know that you guys are here, and Stacy's in one room and Lori's in the other room. So it is nice to have everyone. Thank you for joining, and I hope you're all doing well. Hey, if you're not leaving your house as much, then we might as well do some more yoga. I think yoga is obviously something that I appreciate. I love sharing it. I love practicing it. I don't so much enjoy even this, kind of setting. I was telling somebody yesterday, it is a personal practice, and then you're kind of putting that out there and talking through. It's nice when you're not talking and doing yoga, which is great. But I look forward to, we're on our way, everyone. We'll be practicing together again in the hot room. So that's been, one of our major focuses this entire time, is to, of course, offer everyone the practice as consistently as we possibly can so we can continue to connect to our breath, but to also keep the studio and make sure that we are here as a studio in this space that we've nurtured and you've all nurtured energetically, and obviously you all support that with your memberships and whatnot. So to make sure that we are here when we get to the other side and we are continuing to move. And again, remember the roller coaster ride, of the whole thing. It's up and it's down, and turns and it twists, and we'll keep grounding ourselves and keep breathing. So have a great practice today. It's Thursday, so we're going to do a flow. Listen to your body. You practice to your edge. That's such an interesting statement if you pair them together. Listen to your body. Okay, that means, where's the breath at in your body? What are you feeling in your body? Understanding the difference in sensations, and then also practice to your edge. So know that there is a progressive edge. It doesn't mean that you always have to go deeper or longer or stronger. But the edge is relative to the moment. So as you're sitting in the moment with the breath that you're taking, right, all of this should be translated in real time. Let's start in child's pose. Take your arms out in front. Bring your forehead down onto the ground. And again, on that front, as far as memberships, those of you that are still and have been supporting with your memberships, we really, really, really appreciate it. Every little bit counts, and I know that we're hearing this a lot from our kind of local small business community, and yet I understand that everybody is strapped. There is a ripple effect of what's going on, even if you don't feel the direct impact, or your career perhaps is busier than ever, just depending on what you do. There's a ripple effect in many ways that we're all being affected by what is going on. So that's why I say receive abundantly. Receive all the energy of this practice, all the energy of the day. There's still a beautiful day out there. And then give back what you can when you can. No pressure. You give back what you can when you can. With your inhale, rise up, come to all fours, tabletop. And set your hands, hips over your knees. Bring your knees in a little bit closer together. And feel the tops of your feet onto the mat. Set your gaze down in between your thumbs. And with your lips sealed, begin to breathe here in through the nose and out through the nose. And as life continues to spiral around us, and we are a part of that spiral, and there's nothing better than feeling ourselves ground. And so the breath, if you're not breathing, if you can't hear the sound of your breath as you're breathing, you work that in technique, your lips sealed, slight constriction around the muscles in your throat. You should be able to hear the sound of your breath. And if you're not picking that up, one breath at a time, and continue to express the technique. If you have questions, reach out. Ask your question. Inhale, tuck your toes. And exhale, press back into a downward facing dog. And bend one knee, bend the other knee in your down dog. And what might change as you continue and you experience the sound of the breath, right big toe on the back of your left heel, is that you will feel the difference of practicing at your edge. Your edge, your breath awareness, your body awareness blended, and so that you're listening to your body and then breathing deeply into the expression of your poses. Also that we can meet or encounter a moment of peace in connection with our minds and our bodies. Switch, bring your right foot back to the mat. Take your left big toe onto the back of your right ankle and press the heel down a little bit. And finish your exhale. Bring your left foot back inside your right foot. Down dog. Press both heels down. And draw your inner thighs up. Draw your low belly in. And we're getting stronger, more connected and contained in the downward facing dog, which all translates into feeling more of your body working in the effort in the muscular system, but then you're getting lighter. So the expression of the breath, it allows you to feel lightness and versus the weight dropping down with gravity that would feel a bit more heavy. Bring your big toes together to touch. Bend your knees, look forward, and then take 2 steps to the top of your mat. And big toes together, let your head hang heavy. And let your arms hang. Take your left hand, grab your right wrist from the back side. And draw that wrist down. You might take your right palm flat. And feel the stretch across your back of your shoulders. You always finish the exhale and then switch. Right hand grabs the back of your left wrist and draw it down. Might take your left palm flat into the mat. And honor what you're feeling in your back, your legs, your hamstrings, your calves. And release your wrist, hands to mat. Inhale, halfway rise. With your exhale, forward fold. And stand up. Inhale, rise and reach. And exhale, circle your hands into your heart center. And weight into the balls of the feet, weight into the heels. And balance standing. Bring your arms down by your sides. And feel your body this afternoon. Standing tall. Acknowledge any spots that stick out as tight. Or if you're holding on, and maybe there's a little bit of soreness. If you start to kick back into your practice a little bit. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. We'll breathe through it all. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. And bend your knees, plant your hands, step back into a high plank. Warm up the upper back. Draw your belly in, bend your arms, lower halfway, and push back up. Bend your arms, lower halfway, and push back up. One more. Bend your arms, lower halfway, push back up. And then lift your hips, downward facing dog. And check it out. Big toes together. Keep your tailbone lifting up. Bring both knees down onto the ground. Gaze goes in between your thumbs. Untuck your toes. My tailbone is lifting up. Chest comes down in between the thumbs. And then you got knees, chest, and chin touching the ground. And feel the shoulder blades wrap into your spine. And feel the breath expand through your chest, taking some weight out of your low back as you maintain the arch in your low spine. Finish your exhale, slide your chest through, let your hips go flat. Tops of your feet ground. Inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, bring your chest back down. Curl your toes, lift your knees. Inhale, push up, plank. And exhale, draw yourself back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, 2 little hop steps to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So if you never did that little hop step, inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank. Work the upper back. Armpits turn into the chest, bend the arms, Chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, press the mat away, up dog. And as you exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So when you're going into that up dog, where's that vulnerability in your low back? You got to stay strong through the tops of your feet, lengthening before you lift. And so as I was saying, the playfulness of that little two-step hop to the top, it's something in between walking to the top or hopping to the top. So big toes together, inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, 2 steps, little hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, have fun with it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up. Exhale, circle the hands into the heart. Inhale, arms reach up, let's move. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway and ground. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Armpits into the chest, bend the arms, Chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, lengthen and lift, strong thighs. And up dog, back to down dog. Take 3 breaths. And keep your body relatively still. And we're going to take the clench and the grip out of the outer hip. And when you focus on lifting those inner thighs, still pressing the heels down, and then drawing your belly in. Taking some of the curve out of your spine and downward facing dog. And big toes together. Lift your heels up, bend your knees, 2 little hop steps to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up. Exhale, circle the hands into your heart. Inhale, arms up, palms face, and bend your legs. It's been a week of Utkatasana. And getting lighter, feel your thighs. Reach through your wrists, swing your arms back by your sides, forward fold, interlace the fingers behind your back. And keep that bend to your knees if you need, head down. And as you stretch, reach the knuckles up, you can straighten your legs back out. Breathe right into the center of the chest. We're not here too long. We're not here too long in any case. Might as well breathe into it. Bend the knees, hands back to the ground. Sit deep, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Hands into your heart, twisted chair, right elbow outside your left thigh. You remember, I'm the one that's supposed to get excited. You breathe and keep it all nice and calm. And falling, dropping deeper into the sensation. And following the breath through your body, come back to center. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And exhale, sit down, hands to your heart, twisted chair, left elbow outside your right thigh. And you got the adjustments on the left side twist. Feel the adjustments in through your spine. Little snap, crackle, or pop. And connect to your legs. Feel your feet. Back to center. Inhale, rise, reach up. And exhale, dive, lips sealed as you forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Ground it, hands to mat, step back, high plank. Bend your arms, armpits into your chest. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inner thighs lift. And draw your low belly in. And then separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Lift your heels up. Okay, like you put on high heels, lift your heels up. Maybe it's been a while since you put on your high heels. And feel your thighs. Gaze to your hands, inhale. Hips stay up, left knee to your right elbow. And then step back wide. And go right knee to your left elbow. And then step back wide. And bring your feet back together. Inhale, forward to high plank. Nice. Set the strength in your upper back. Take an inhale. Exhale, hop your feet out as wide as your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, hop your feet back together. Take a breath in. Exhale, hop out. Take a breath in. Exhale, hop in. Okay, now we go out, in, out, in, out. Go. 10. 9. Don't you love the countdown? 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, downward facing dog. Feel your shoulders. Whew, that's a lot of heat in the back. Take an inhale. Haven't felt that in a while. Take an exhale. And breath awareness to body. That's your edge. And step your right foot in between your hands. Take a deep breath. Seal your lips. And then bring your arms back by your sides. Heart's got a little beat. And keep your lips sealed so that you can feel it. And bring your hands onto your right thigh. And lift your chest. Lower your left knee down. Wrap your elbows back around your sides. Start with a humble chin. Take a breath in. Untuck your back toes and then arch your spine. Open your chest. Lift your chin. Gaze up. Feel the breath lift through your torso. Follow the exhale. Bring your gaze and hands down onto the ground. Fingertips are fine. Tuck your back toes. Lift off the knee. And set your hands flat. Kick your right leg back. Three-legged dog. And point your right toes. Lift the inner thigh. And take a breath in on your exhale. And step through. Step forward. Both feet to the top. Inhale. Halfway rise. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up, lips sealed. Exhale, hands circle into your heart center. Open your left knee. Stand tall, place your left foot to your inner right thigh for tree pose. Palms together in front of your heart. And feel your standing leg, inner thigh or inner calf. And firm into your left foot. And lengthen your inhale, slide your arms, reach up. Hook your thumbs or palms face, shoulder width distance apart. And feel your standing leg, inhale, turn your left knee forward, lift it up as high as you can. Exhale, step your left foot down, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up, feel your feet. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant press or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Feel the breath out. Right foot down, inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, step your left foot all the way through. So notice the ripple. Right, at first, those waves are big waves. Bring your arms by your sides. And then the intensity of the ripple, it lessens over time. So your heart is still beating, but not nearly what it was. And connecting to your breath, feel more of that space. You've made it through that acute, intense moment. Hands to your left thigh, chest up, and lower your right knee down. Humble your chin. Wrap your elbows in around your sides. And take a breath, untuck your back toes, and then draw your heart up, shoulders down, and the gaze can lift. Acknowledging the ripple is important, in part, and to realize our part in our practice and the connection that we have into all beings, right, near and far, right, from what's right in front of you into what's halfway around the world. Belly in, bring your gaze and hands back to the mat. Fingertips are fine. Tuck your back toes, lift off your right knee. And set your hands flat. Kick your left leg back and up. Three-legged downward facing dog. And square the hips so you're really turning into your right thigh. Point your left toes. Take a breath in. And exhale, step through. Step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart out. Exhale, dive, draw your belly back in. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. And exhale, circle the hands into your heart center. Open your right knee and stand tall. So you're loosening through your outer hips. Place your foot, inner thigh, or inner calf if you're touching the knee. Tree pose, hands to your heart center. Best we can, little to less anticipation, little to no expectation. Take your arms up. You'll know it all through your float. Basically, it will become clear. You need not sit in the stress or the pressure of making it clear. It will become clear, and if you're open to it, you'll be able to see it. Feel it in sensation of body, and then move your breath into it. And bring your hands back to your heart. Turn your right knee forward. Lift it up as high as you can. Step your right foot down. Feet together. Arms by your sides. Inhale, arms rise. Reach up. Exhale, dive through your midline. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands. Step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, draw back. Inner thighs lift. Belly strong. Downward facing dog. And we're going to go through 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar A. And we'll do it all on breath. Big toes together, heels up. Bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand up, tailbone down. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, dive, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Straight legs plant, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, big toes together, lift the heels. Bend the knees, exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. See what your breath can do. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Exhale, dive, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And straight legs, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Keep those elbows in. Exhale, down dog. One more round, heels up. Bend the knees, exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stand up, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, your breath. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And plant the hands, straight legs, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, draw downward facing dog. And feel it, we're right across the upper back today. And from the base of the neck all the way down your spine towards your tailbone. And so you're lighting up that T-zone. And breathe into it. And set your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, hamstring curl, heel into your bum. Bring your right knee into your nose. Keep your heel curling into your bum. And then we're going to go right knee to your right elbow. Slide it down to your right wrist. Keep the shin hovering. Bring it over to your left wrist. And then pull it up to your left elbow. And bring it back to your nose. Square inhale, kick back nice and light. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Rise up, arms over your head. Interlace the fingers, release the index fingers. And breathe as you make your left leg straight and bend your right leg to a 90-degree angle. Hands to your heart. We're going to keep the chest up. And then twist, rotate to the right. And grab the mat with your front heel. If that left knee needs to bend, you can. And then open your arms in the T twist. Keep your tailbone sliding down. 8, reverse your lunge. Right hand back of your left leg. Reach your left arm up. And then windmill the arms. Warrior 2. Left arm back, back heel down. And stick it to your back heel. Gaze over your right wrist. And draw your bum under. Feel the length in your side bodies. 3 breaths in Warrior 2. If your breath takes you deeper, one more inhale. One more exhale. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Pivot on your back toes. Kick your right leg back, 3-legged dog. Elbows in, chaturanga. Right foot down, inhale, up dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And so that's doing it with all of that upper back awareness in from the base of the neck, so you don't have to fly through this stuff. I mean, if I were you at home, right, taking it knowing that it's coming from me in real time, I would slow it down, right? You're going to be a beat or two behind my movement, and the more you can listen, the less you have to see. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, curl your heel into your bum. And so that's how you release the anticipation. Bring your knee into your chest and stay with your breath. Your breath is the most important part. And we go left knee to your left elbow. Slide it down to the wrist. Keep hovering the shin. And bring it over to your right wrist. Slide it up to your right elbow. Bring it back to your nose. Kick it back nice and light. Three-legged dog. And big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up. Interlace the fingers, opposite pinky finger in front. We stay up on it, strong back. And to work the right leg straight and bend your left leg into a 90-degree shape. Feel your front heel, bring your hands to your heart center. Shoulders stay back today, twist and turn to the left. Put a bend to that right knee if you need. Keep your bum under, and then you can open your arms into the T. I'm actually dragging the front heel back, and to keep the tailbone down, left hand down, right leg, right arm up. And exalt your lunge. Yes, and then we windmill the arms. Left arm up, right arm back. Pivot your back heel down and land in the outer edge, warrior two. Should feel good. Spread the knees. Roll your bum under. Keep the back of your heart lifted. That's going to create in the expression of a proud chest. 3 breaths. Take your hands top of the mat. Pivot on your back toes. Kick your left leg back. 3-legged dog. Elbows turn in as we come forward. Bend the arms, chaturanga. Left foot down, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Big toes together, you are a loaded spring. Lift your heels, armpits into your chest, bend your knees. Exhale, float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, bring your left arm under your right arm, eagle arms. And feel the wrap across your back, bend your knees. And then cross your left leg over your right leg. And point your left toes down, draw your outer shins together. It's been a minute for our eagle ab crunches, elbows up. Exhale, elbows to your knees. Inhale, rise, elbows up. Exhale, elbows to your knees. One more, inhale, rise. Exhale, elbows to your knees. And stand up, keep your eagle arms, lift your left knee in front. Find your inner right thigh, big toe mound down. And then kick your left leg back. And pull your heart center forward. Toppling tree with your eagle arms. And slowly release the bind of the arms. Okay, keep your chest proud. Reach your arms back. Lift your back foot a little bit higher. Nice. Bring your left knee through. Lift it up in front of you. Arms over your head. Reach up. Ooh. And then step your left foot down. Hands to your heart center. Awesome. Focus. Inhale, arms up, both up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the palms, pop the hips straight, legs chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. And feel the breath in through your nose in your down dog, out through your nose. Big toes together, lift the heels, armpits into the chest. Hey, feel that broaden your back. Hey, your loaded spring, bend your knees, and then exhale, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, reach. You got your breath, right arm under your left, eagle arms. And so we're back in that broadening now, right, versus strengthening the T. Base of the neck, down the spine, bend your legs. Lift your right knee, wrap it over your left thigh, and draw your outer shins in towards each other. Connect to your breath, eagle ab crunch on your exhale, elbows to your knees. Inhale, rise, elbows up. Feel your standing leg, go elbows to your knees. So you're not wearing this in your low back or tightening the outer hips. One more, elbows up. And then go elbows to your knees. Rise up, lift your right knee, keep your eagle arms. Find your inner left thigh, big toe mound to ground. Kick your right leg straight back. Pull your heart center forward. You are still in your eagle arms. Stay with me. And slowly unwrap your arms and reach them back by your sides. Lift your back foot a little bit higher as you pull your heart forward. Yes, bring your right knee through, lift it up in front of you, arms over your head to extend. Place your right foot down, hands to your heart center, and feel your feet. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. You got it, exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, pop those hips, straight legs, chaturanga, elbows in, tops of the feet in, up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Deepest breaths you've taken all afternoon in your practice right here. You work the technique, I'll breathe with you. On your inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps in between your hands. Lower your back knee, keep the toes tucked, pull your hips back, straighten your right leg out. And fingertips on the ground, right toes drawing back towards the nose. And breathe into the hamstring, come forward to lunge, lift your back knee, hop your back foot up. And standing splits, tuck your left knee behind your right knee. You got it, reach your arms forward. Yeah, step back, you're in a power lunge. Nice, maintain the length out of your spine, left hand down, and then lunge twist. Awesome, you can explore, gaze down, straighten your front leg. Keep the twist, so we put nothing in the low back, the heart is still up, and shoulders down, the gaze can re-lengthen. And bring your gaze and right hand back down to the ground. Bend your front leg. Pivot your back heel down. Put all the energy in that back heel. And then windmill your left arm up. Rise to warrior two. Reach your left arm back for the wall behind you. Place it down onto your left leg. And then you're exalted in your warrior. Twist your right pinky finger in. And let it get you into your right ribs. And stay with your breath. Bring your arms back, shoulders stack, bend your front leg more. Nice, chest stays proud, hands to the top of the mat. You've done it, back heel pivots high, kick your right leg back, three-legged dog. Elbows turn in, come forward, bend the arms, chaturanga. Right foot down, inhale, up dog. And exhale, lift your hips, and downward facing dog. Right foot down, inhale, lift your left leg. And exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Nice, inhale. Exhale, put your right knee down. Draw your hips back and use your arms, connect. See if you can get that left leg straight. Squeeze it out, feel the body, feel the hamstring, breathe into it. Belly's drawn in. Come forward back to your lunge. Lift your back knee. Hop your foot off the ground. Standing splits. Yes, breath is flowing. Right knee behind your left knee. Little squat. Balance on your left foot. Reach your arms forward. And big step back into your power lunge. Nice. Maintain the length in your spine. Right hand down to the mat. Twisted lunge. And feel the rotation in your rib cage. Gaze can soften down. And then straighten your front leg any amount. If that puts you in your low back, don't do it. Keep the leg bent. If you can feel it drawing you up through your inner thighs, back in through your belly, good job. And gaze and left hand down. Bend your front leg. Pivot your back heel flat. Put all the energy into that right foot. Windmill your right arm up. That pulls you up. Warrior 2. Remember the days of Warrior 2 and you just bite with your outer hips? Now you've got the space inner thighs. Reach for the wall behind you. And then take your right hand down to your right leg below the knee. Left arm goes up. And turn your pinky finger in, thumb out. And feel it, feel it, feel it. Come back to your Warrior 2, shoulders stack. Nice. Hands down to the top of the mat. Pivot on your back toes. Kick your left leg back, three-legged dog. Elbows in. Come forward. Chaturanga. Top of your left foot down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And downward facing dog. You put a little bend to your knees. And feel your bum lift. And draw your inner thighs back. And we should be able to feel all the curve out of the spine. Wrap your armpits into your chest. From this position, look between your hands. Your knees are going to land softly behind your wrists. We're going to float there. Lift the heels, load the spring, float the knees behind the wrist. Sit up onto your shins, hands to your lap. If your body went pop, 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 hopefully all is well. Tailbone down, shoulders away from your ears. Slide your ears back, chin in. Belly button down, chest up, stand up onto your shins. Press down through the tops of the feet, reach your arms forward, interlace your fingers. So belly button's got a strong draw to the front of your spine. Press through the tops of the feet and recline. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, recline. Inhale, back up. Got to stay with your shins. Feel your thighs. Use your glutes. And then come back up. We'll do 2 more. Exhale, lower, recline. Come back up. 1 more. Practice to your edge. Feel it. And breathe into it. Recline, recline, recline. And then come all the way back up. Hands to your hips. And soften the chin. Sit back down onto your heels. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Stretch those wrists. Flip the fingertips back. Roll the heels of your hands into the mat. Arms straight. Chin can settle down into the chest. And if you feel your forearms, feel your wrists. And release the neck. And we want to look down because the shoulders are likely to shrug, so it doesn't make any sense and to look forward or out in front of you. And again, I encourage you to listen intently into the practice and versus having to look at the practice in any way. We could technically do this via audio versus video. And roll the weight back into your fingers. Lift the hands. Bring your knees back together. And then we'll set the hands down flat just outside the knees. Middle fingers can turn out. Okay, so remember that T, upper back, base of the neck, down the spine. Okay, press the hands flat, firm, and draw your knees up into your chest. Easy. Tap the knees down. Exhale, lift them up. Down, lift them up. Arms straight, shoulders away from the ears. And we'll keep going. Tap the knees, lift them up. So I'm not even lifting the butt. I know we've done this and where the butt goes up, not even lifting the butt, just getting into the crunch in the upper abdomen. Okay, working the arms as though we're doing a handstand, elbows in and shoulders away from the sides of your neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees up, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Set the knees down. Hands to your thighs, shoulders back. Good groundwork, everybody. Reach your arms up. Feel those shoulders, feel your back. And keep your hips heavy, belly in, cactus your arms, open your chest, lift your chin. We could all use this deep breath in right now. That's for sure. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, bring your hand onto the ground in front of your knees, shoulder width distance. Okay, so we're going to jump this back into Chaturanga. So all we do is press off the tops of the feet, the knees lift, yeah? Okay, the knees lift, okay, the chest goes forward, the arms bend, and we shoot the legs back to land in Chaturanga. Here we go. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And sound effects, who knew? And breathe into your down dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. We got to move through it, everybody. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, feel your body step all the way through. Rise up, arms reach. And like we're on a tight rope, straighten your front leg. Don't worry, the consequences are very little if you fall off of this tight rope. Play with it. Keep your hips back, legs straight, reach forward. And then hands all the way down, frame your front foot. Turn your chest, inhale, lengthen forward. And exhale, forehead to your knee. And see if you can kiss it, touch it. Ooh. And then bend your front leg. Nice, rise up, feel the float. And warrior 2, pivot your back heel down. And let's feel this triangle. Straighten your front leg. So we're going to play with that back foot. Walk it in, heel toe. And kick the heel out, turn the toes in. Slide your hips back. Glide your right arm forward. Look at that right side body. Totally long. And then right hand down to the mat. Right? Some of you are getting hand flat. Left arm up. And then the right eye lifts up to your left thumb. I was talking about right eye to left thumb about 6 months ago. And so that's the beauty of the instruction. Revisit. Right eye to left thumb. And breathe in your Utthita Trikonasana. And soften your gaze down. Should feel good. Bring your left hand to the ground. Pivot your back heel high. Right leg is as open as it's going to get. Lift your back leg. Left hand comes forward. And then your right arm up into your revolved half moon. Chest leads the way. Shoulders away from your ears. Then turn your gaze sideways. And bring your gaze and right hand down. You are loaded for this right leg to lift. So bring your left knee into your chest. Yes, elbows in. Weight into the hands and your right leg goes up and your left leg goes up. So you could just play with that. Okay, right foot was down. Left knee into your chest, weight into your hands. Coil, connect, belly and upper back. And then right leg goes up and left leg goes up. Bring back down. And let your head release, soften your jaw. Let go of your shoulders, take an inhale. And fully go ahead and exhale. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms up. Keep the arms up, bring your left hand down by your side. Big shifts, everybody. Grab the inside of your left foot, ankle or shin. And breath in, steady your gaze, one spot in front. And begin to kick down. And kick back and up into your dancer's pose. And stay with your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise with breath awareness. And bring your feet down, arms by your side. Stand still. Feel your feet, close your eyes. You breathe. I got my batteries. By your sides, open your eyes. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Hey, let's keep it cool. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Hands in front, step back into your high plank. Nice, feel the space. Expand the breath, inhale. And exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, float. And exhale, big step. Got to keep moving through. Rise up, inhale, arms reach. Hey, walk the tightrope, straighten your front leg. Both legs straight. Connected through your legs, into your belly, into your back, reaching up. And hips back as we start to hinge. Flat back, come forward. Forward and down. Hands to the ground, frame your left foot. Inhale, slide your chest through. And exhale, draw belly in, forehead to your left knee. Please bend your front leg. And pivot your back heel flat. Inhale, rise. Reach that right arm back, warrior 2. And straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in 1 time or twice. And turn the heel out, turn your toes in. And draw your hips back. You slide and glide. Left arm forward. And keep reaching out, and then left hand outside your left foot. Some of you are hand flat, and then right arm reaches up. Again, start where you are. Listen to your body. You could be hand on shin, listening to your body, practicing to your edge. And you must be breathing. And then we go left eye up to your right thumb. And see if you're doing it. Close your right eye and see if you could see your right thumb. And take your gaze down, should feel good. And take your right hand to the mat. And pivot on your back toes, lift the heel, and then transfer the weight, lift your right leg. Crawl your hands forward, right hand down, up dog your heart, and then revolve into your twisted half moon. And feel it draw back into that low belly, below your belly button. And then we bring the left hand down. Now you're all loaded up through your left leg for it to be light. Set the hands shoulder width, armpits into your chest. Right knee comes into your chest. I know this is tricky, but it's like we're walking up into space. Weight into your hands. Kick your left leg up. Kick your right leg up. Play with it. And shoulders over your wrist and hips over your shoulders. And feet down onto the ground, big toes together. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise, reach, keep your arms up. And exhale, bring your right hand down by your side. It's a big shift. Grab the inside of your right ankle. And turn the knee in. And kick down as you reach up. And then explore the back bend, dancer's pose. Lift out of your standing leg. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise with breath awareness. Arms by your sides. Feel your feet. Ooh, breathe into your body. And feel the ripple of all the energy. As we can open ourselves to the ripple, it's all connected. And sometimes it's those big, big waves, right? The initial effect of the ripple, and then sometimes it's just a nice, soft wave. Inhale, arms up, float, fly, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. And we'll keep it nice and chill. Take an inhale. Crawl your hands forward, step back into your high plank. And connect to your plank, breathe in through your nose. And exhale, lift your hips and draw back into your downward facing dog. Feel your arms stretch, take your knees wide. And then untuck your toes, keep your hips over your knees. Let your belly drop. Take your right arm across the mat under your left armpit. And then slide it all the way out. Come down onto your right shoulder. Side of your head to the ground. And then you can always take your left arm behind your back or forearm all the way across your lower spine. As long as you are in this breath right here. Maybe you've been in all the breath so far. Perhaps you've lost it, but now it's coming back to you. You work in that relation, the connection, the breath, and to receive, receive, and receive. And again, no pressure. And give back what you can when you can. And bring your left hand back beside your face. And slide your right arm out. And we'll stay low with your right hand in front. And keep the belly down, tailbone up. Slide your left arm across. All the way out and come down onto your outer shoulder. And set the side of your head. And right hand can stay or go behind your back. Or forearm all the way across your spine. And slide your right hand back and bring it to the mat beside your face. Slide your left arm out and come all the way back up, all fours. And bring your knees all the way together. Okay, let's do the push-up ladder, everybody, with your knees down. Bend your arms lower halfway and then push up. Okay, that's 1. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. And now we do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put your knees back down. And take an inhale. And then do 2. 1, 2. And tuck your toes, lift your knees up. And we do 9. Descending and ascending. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Take a breath and do 3 on the knees. 1, 2, 3. Come back. Take an inhale. Make sure you're breathing. Lift the knees. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. And we got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, take a deep breath in. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, armpits into your chest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto your knees. Whew. Feel it. We got 5 on the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hey, even if it takes you longer, even if you need more breaths in between, finish the ladder, okay? Tuck your toes. Lift the knees, armpits into your chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto your knees. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Take a breath in. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, armpits into the chest. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto the knees. Take a breath in. I believe we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Hear the breath. Lift the knees. Tuck the toes. Armpits into the chest. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your knees. Breathe on the knees. We got 8. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. We got 3, 2, 1. Come down onto the knees. Take a breath. We got 9 on the knees. Elbows in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. We got 2. We got this. 1, 2. Come down onto the knees. Last round on the knees. We got 10. And then 1. And that's it. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Last one. Great job, everybody. 1. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Talk about the T-zone. Feel the chest. Feel the arms. In your down dog, take a breath in. Remember, finish your ladder even if you are behind. And when you finish your ladder, left knee to your left wrist. Single pigeon. Slide your right knee back. The ripple now should be your entire body is tingling. Come down onto your elbows. You gotta keep moving through it. Let your forehead come down. And let this practice ground you deeply in your body and your breath, where even if you wanted to attach into something outside of you, you can't. And you do 10 breaths-ish in pigeon. So if you're still doing your ladder, finish your ladder all the way through. Finish it. And do 10 breaths in pigeon and then switch sides. If you're with me, hands to mat. And tuck your back toes. Step back into your down dog. We might feel this one a little bit tomorrow. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. In single pigeon, slide your left knee back. And come down onto your forearms. Again, notice the intensity of the ripple right away. and then how that lessens in a mere matter of moments. So what we're showing the mind is that even when really intense stuff hits us, shakes us to our core and our nervous system, if we breathe through it, realize in a minute or two, okay, it's not nearly what it was. You're regulating, you have the ability to calm, and I know this is a safe place and to experience this, and it's not always that accommodating, when it comes to the world and everything that's going on off of our map. But at least if we could get a little taste, a sample. And if you're still doing your ladder, finish your ladder all the way. Pigeon on the left side, 10 breaths. And then pigeon on your right side. And if you want to have some fun with this class today, and people that don't even do yoga, just send it to your friend that doesn't really do yoga and say, hey, do this part of the class. And do the push-up ladder. And see how you feel. Do pigeon. Make sure you do pigeon afterwards. And connect to your breath while you're doing it. And so good, everyone. When you're finished on your right side, 10 breaths. And make your way up to your hands. Rock off onto your right hip. And swing your left leg around in front of you. You find yourself in a cross-legged seat. You can face the top of your mat or whatever you're watching the class on or practicing to. I'm turning to face you. You still got all the parts and pieces. Look at your hands. Feel your arms. Everything we did inside of ourselves. And we shared this energy in with each other near and far. So wherever you're practicing from, we are all in this and together. It's not just a saying. Right? We're interpreting that as part of our reality, and feeling and breathing, and just knowing, like I said, a couple people here, knowing, right, the identity. Wow, you can really feel. It's powerful. It's palpable. As you sit, back of your hands on your inner thighs, inner knees, palms face up, please. In this space, as we sit, the lightness, and to release the breath, and release the practice of controlling the breath, the one thing that we can control. I keep hearing this all over. It's on the radio or just in conversations. People want to focus on what they can control. If that's true, focus on your breath. That's the only thing that a human being can control. If that's true, focus on your breath, even as you let it go, even when you sit in your meditation. And watch the inhale, watch the exhale. I'm going to leave you here. You can continue a seated practice of meditation if you would prefer. And to lie down onto your back in Shavasana, you are welcome to do that as well. You continue to feel the ripples, the energetic ripples of this practice throughout your day. And again, if you have any questions, you got me on Instagram, email, giving it out, joek@urban728yoga.com. Please email anything that you need or that you want to share, and let's continue to practice and support ourselves and support each other every day. And take care out there, everybody. Thank you so much for your breath, incredible energy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.